Oh God, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shirtless Plantain Show. Uh, Live from Coach's Corner, instant reaction. Um, Before we get started, obviously some housekeeping here. We've got a new pod coming soon after this, obviously to cover the win. So like, share, and subscribe. But I have some more important news to let you guys know as well. So before we get started, I just have to let you guys know this now. Fuck Jason Tyndall. Now, with that being said, Arsenal have won a game away at Newcastle for the first time in since 2023. Fully well deserved. And we've done it in the most dramatic fashion on our end and the most heartbreaking fashion on those fuckers' ends, basically. So I'm really pleased. I'm gonna try and best not to waffle too much because we can save that for the main pod. But um, just a few things today. It was one of those games. It was one of those games where I was like going into this weekend. I was like, I wasn't too worried despite the recent history. I just feel like we're equipping ourselves this season so far really well in these tough fixtures with the start that we've had. Basically, um, I genuinely think there's probably maybe in terms of away fixtures, there's maybe Anfield and the Etihad that are probably Bournemouth as well. To be fair, that are probably like tougher than this place. And it's really really pleasing that we've managed to come away with a win and do it in this fashion as well. Um, there's no, I can't. I'm trying my best to contain the excitement because I really hate Newcastle, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I really really do. And it's nothing to do with Alan Shearer because I love Alan Shearer clearly, but I just hate the way they've been able to. Well, I think my cat might be making an appearance here. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? You can come down if you want. You know, he looks so lost. Um, but yeah, I genuinely do think there's probably yeah there's maybe three or four places out that in the Premier League that are probably as tough. Um, but outside of that, yeah. Hello, how's it going? Okay, bye bye. But yeah, there's I'm really really happy, guys, and I'm happy not because my team won. I'm happy because Newcastle lost. That's probably a problem, but that's neither here nor there. Um, but yes, quickly I suppose some tactical observations. Um, Again, I don't want to spoil too much for the main pod, but I suppose I can go light on it. We're standing in the correct positions, and when I say correct positions, I mean to hurt them. You can't like people always say, "Oh, that pass is so good," but the run or the position of the player making that pass usually makes the pass, or else you're passing to thin air. No matter how lovely and how great the disguise is on the pass, if the players are not there, you're not going to pass to anyone. Which makes Zubimendi signing so good because he's gonna help control those sort of things and direct and let's let with his positioning he gives players messages. They already know where to be if he's picking the ball in a certain area. Same thing with Rice. Declan Rice, my fucking hell, man. I haven't loved a white man like this probably since Arsene Wenger, man. I'm being no, actually probably since Aaron Ramsey. Let me be fair. He's incredible, man. But anyway, we're standing in the correct places, hence why we were letting off shots today. And I think it's a clear mandate from the coach to just say, don't be afraid, man. Just let it go. But yeah, looking at the team sheet, I didn't even notice Saliba wasn't starting until probably about 15 minutes before kickoff. I didn't even notice, like, which is a testament to how well Mascara has done. And I think even him coming off at halftime was probably a little bit unfair on him, despite his shanked clearance, given essentially giving them their goal. Even though I think we probably should have defended it a bit better. Um, but yeah, I won't talk too much about the pen because I can. It's boring. You guys know how I feel about refs. We all know how we feel about refs as well. They're just shit, man. That is what it is. Um, what else is there? I suppose let's actually just talk. Let's quickly talk about their goal actually. So Shank's clearance and yeah, they've managed to get ahead by. I wouldn't call it some weak defending from Gabriel, but yeah, I think I wanted to be stronger there. I've seen a replay a few times. I wanted to be stronger there, but that was the only way they were scoring. To be honest, I don't feel like we conceded that many chances. Where on the other end, we were like away from home. I'm not expecting us to, unless you're away at Burnley or something. I'm not expecting us to just sit in their half and just pop shots consistently. But for the type of ground, that's as good as it's going to get in terms of a first half performance in terms of creating chances and just running the game. Basically, that's as good as you can hope for, apart from getting a goal. But yeah, I suppose a word on Arteta and his selection today. I think, guys, I might have said it on the last instant reaction against Port Vale, but I said this would have been my team, obviously outside of Moscow. I would have started Trossard and I would have started Eze. At least I hope that's what I think I said. But I was thinking it, which counts for something at least. But yeah, there was a lot to love about today's performance. During Timber, we got a Ballon d'Or in, man. Just Ballon d'Or the boy, man. He's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm actually quite. I won't lie to you. Going into the game, I was thinking this would have been a game where I don't mind us going really direct, especially from deep, and we was doing it from goalkeeper from Raya basically. But at the same time, I also looked at it and thought, you know what, we could probably pass through these lot. And with Zubimendi, with Rice at the base, and Eze there, we've got great passes, all different types of passes as well there as well. And at times we were cutting through them. I don't feel like usually Newcastle are there because their midfield is running around and there's kick. They wasn't there today. They wasn't there today. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was Eddie Howe's tactics telling them that let's make it a football game, and they realize it's a football game and they can't play with us. Um, so yeah, that was as good as Newcastle got. But then in the second half, I was a bit worried. I won't lie to you. Only because while we still created some chances, half chance from Eze, a couple chances from Timber, we probably went about 15 minutes probably without generating anything else. And then Gyökeres got a couple of chances as well, and then we took off Saka. I was like, oh, what are we doing here? But Arteta knows what he's doing. I'm not even going to argue with that. And yeah, the goals came. Marino, doing what he does best, getting on the end of things, and then set piece again, ole ole. Yeah, I knew, I had a feeling today. I knew today would be a good day. Like, too much went right yesterday for it not to be a good day, which bodes well for the rest of the season, I think. So yeah, usually this is a little bit longer as I'm normally at the ground, but yeah, I really want to record this main pod and just talk shit on there. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this. Like, share, subscribe. Fuck Jason Tyndall. Arsenal winning the league. See you guys next time. Peace.